the boys this morning. Last night Keithy went and got his drill put on, the combination drill put on the 8S. Straight away problem, some sort of sensor with the rear arms. It can't see where it is on the rear arms, so another problem with that 8S. He's using the buttons to control the up and down, but it's not letting us do it on the up and down on the joystick. So another problem there, but they're on the case. The guys at Massey are going to sort us out. And Charlie's going spraying with a farmer ahead of the drills, so they're going to keep going and get all the weeds and everything like that sprayed off. Peter's gone out to try some with the cultivator drill. He's gone to try some oats. We'll get a look at these drills going in time, but for today, me and the old man have got some jobs around the farm we're going to do. We've got some silage to pick up. Dave's other half, Gary and Brett, they'd gone to the Ukraine, and yeah, they were getting on really well. He said there was a bit of a language barrier, but they managed to get all the stuff off, and they met some really nice people over there. So yeah, well done guys. That's, you know, great effort by you guys. I think they had 2 trucks to go there or something like that, so yeah, massive effort from them. Right, I wanted to do a quick plug for my friend Steve. He's putting on a vintage tractor run on the 24th of April. He had a bit of bad luck this year with his wife. She lost her battle with cancer, so he wants to make it a bit of a special one this time. If you're interested, I'll overlay the information on top of this. If you want to bring a tractor, bring a tractor. Everyone's welcome. If you want to just come and have a look and show a bit of support, do that. You know, he's a real nice guy. Their family's really nice. It was such a shame for him. He's doing this for cancer research, so it's a charity event. And if you want to come along. I invite you, anyone who wants to come. If you just want to come and see the tractors will be arriving about 9 o'clock, I think. Come and have a look, come and see some old machines. I'll be there, Keithy will be there, I imagine. You know, there'll be some friendly faces there, so come and have a chat. And yeah, we hope to see you there. Look at these guys, all nice and cozied up. It's warm again. I wish I had my shorts. I ain't got my shorts. Just keeping my eye on the shed. This is one of the stabilizers. She got a hell of a bag on her. She should be in the next few days. Looking forward to seeing what sort of animal she produces and how easy she calves, because the stabilizer breeds, they should be a lot of milk, good calvers, easy calvers. Had a load of hay go out this morning. Farmer loaded him up nice and early. I didn't realise there was quite so many 6-stringers there. There's a hell of a lot there. That's quite a block of hay there, really. I imagine they'll go out as well, but we moved some 4-stringers to get out the hay behind them. We're just going to put them back in there. They shouldn't have to be moved again. Probably be a lot of head cam work again, so apologies. Just coming down to these wheat fields, they look a bit greener. They've had the fertiliser on for about a week now. They do look a lot greener actually. They had gone a bit yellow, they looked a bit sick, so we got the fert on, then it went a bit wet. The fert got washed in nice, you know, had a few days to soak in, and then we had another, well, nearly an inch on top of that about half a week later. But now it's looking like it's picking up. Keithy's managed to get going. This is one of our trailers actually. I don't know if we've been through it, but we've got some work to do on it. Well, it became unusable last year. We'll go through it on another video, but we've got some work to do on that. We're going to make it a drawbar trailer, because this dolly on the front, there's something wrong there. There's a load of work to do on that. Peter's got a good week around that. When we get to it, we'll come down here with a dig and we just level it all off again, and it's another straw rick or a hay rick or whatever we want it for. Just stuff it in. The old man's going to meet me at Peter's farm. He's going to take a trailer with him. I'm going to take this one. We should get a good chunk of it back. We're over at Peter's farm. We've got these small paddocks. We've also got a couple of other fields, grass fields. We tend to usually, we have hay made them in the past, but most of the time we tend to silage them. These are the silage bags. We haven't touched them for 2 years, so they're coming home. Me and the old man have got 2 trailers with us. I've got the big blue one. The old man's bringing one up with a teleporter. We're going to get these picked up. That might be in the way, but we'll do something. But while we're here, we've also got everything at this farm to drill. So while we're here, the old man will load this on for me, and we'll go and quickly take a look at the fields and see how wet the fields are. This is one of the most, if not the wettest farm that we do. So we'll go and see what it's like, go and see what the fields are like. I imagine they'll be a little bit wet, but it might surprise us. So we'll things are drying up pretty quick, actually. We've still got a straw rick. I don't know if you can see it over the way. We've still got a straw rick here as well. We've got to pick up, but we're going to do that when it is dry, properly dry, because we don't want to make a mess. This is our other plough. Oh, I forgot to show you. Yeah, it's been parked out in the rain this year, but yeah, 7 furrow. I think it wants the 8S on that one. Might use it at the ploughing match this year. We'll see. Keithy might bring it along with his new tractor. But yeah, hell of a thing. I don't ask me how it works. I haven't used it, so it's yeah, hell of a tool, that one. So these are some of the fields at Peters. They are going to be drilled barley. I'm actually stood in probably one of the drier spots, and it is, I can see right down here, look at this, it's just slop. That's no good, that's no good. So it's got a little while to go on this one yet. You know, the top crust is dry, but I can feel it under my foot. It's just slop under my foot. Let's go out in the field a little bit, and if this is the good area, the bad areas are going to be real bad. See, it's just putty, look. That's no good. You don't want to drill into that. It's a bit snotty. You want it to be like it is on the top, so when you pull the drill through it, it crumbles. So yeah, we're probably still nearly this will probably be one of the last places we come and drill, I'd imagine. It is just, you can see it here in the tram lines, and this is the dry part. It gets worse as you go down that way. That all leads to the floodplains of Otmore. So the further on you go down, the wetter it gets. So that's, I don't even need to go down there, because we just know if it's not quite goable here, it's definitely not going to be goable down there. And as much as I thought there, actually. It doesn't look like much, does it? Looks like...
That one's alright, look.
Yeah, there's a couple of good ones in there.
There's a few on there will be straight on the mucky.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tidy this up, throw a strap over the back, even though it wouldn't want one. But I am going to put one on there. Now, one way or another, these will not get wasted. They'll either go on the muck heap as organic material for next time, or if they're good enough, they'll feed the cows. But one way or another, they won't get wasted. Nothing goes to waste at our farm. I always get questions if there's any waste or not. Nothing gets wasted. The plastic gets recycled. Now, we used to actually keep cattle up at this farm. They used to keep cows in this shed here. Yeah, over the years they changed things, you know, now we keep them at the farm. But yeah, they used to have a few cows here, so that's why we used to keep the silage here. And that wasn't too many years ago when they changed that. This little hill always tests your tractors. Me and the farmer were coming back with a little bit of hay the other day. I was on the 6270. Which is in the workshop at the moment, having a head gasket done, and I came up this hill in 1A. It's always best to start in the range you're going to sort of end up in. So, and if it's wet, you're best to put it in four-wheel drive. You won't have no slippage on the tractor then. It's not wet though, so we don't need that. But, as we go up the hill, you'll see the revs drop. I don't know if you can see it very well, but always test the tractors, this one. You got full load on. Try and keep the revs high. where the power is. Not too bad. Usually if you're coming down towards 3A, you know you got heavy load on. That ain't too bad really. Go up a gear. We don't change range until we get over the brow, because the little delay just makes a bit of a knock on the pin. You don't want to do that. Alright, mister. Oh, you just missed him. Can you see it?
Where is it?
You're a bit this side. He said Peter's got 4 ton up there, so it should be alright for tonight, but he said if you want to load some up for tomorrow, you can.
Yeah.
It's up to you, he said. Alright, straight up this way. Whoop. Forward, forward. Whoop. Pick her up. You got it. That's a job to see in the sun, isn't it?
You never clean these windows, I clean the other windows.
No, why not? Oh right, you've done that already. Bloody hell. No messing about. You lot are loving the sunshine, you want to go out, but you can't yet. It's too early. Still cold at night, so we can't let these guys out yet. Some good animals in there. Come on then. Yeah. Okay. Smell that. Silage. Silage hand. Yuck. I'll tell you what, these lights, they don't look like much. But they make a... They do make a difference. What's going on with that cap? I don't know what it is about Massey caps. They all leak like that if you haven't got them perfect. Right, me and Charlie's just got back. We're going to move some concrete panels. What else have we got to do? She's also got to grease up the red rolls. Young Charlie's going to be doing most of the rolling this time. We were hoping to get our little 6270 back, but we're going to take the front loader off because we don't need the weight on, and we are going to get this thing greased up. And then always bring an extra grease cartridge when you're doing these, because loads of grease points always run out. And we're just going to show Charlie how they unfold. They're not mental tricky, but we just show her how they go. Get the tyres pumped up, make sure there's proper pressure in the tyres. They've got to have quite high pressure, I think 40 or so. So we'll get them pumped up. They're very steady when they join up, okay? Perfect. Like that. Now follow it around to the right. That's it. Whoa. And hold her like that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to unfold her. So hold her on the brakes and unfold the wings. Very steady on the wings. Other one, outside one, yeah. Very steady because they swing out ever so fast.
This is the one that snatches.
Put it on the nice one for you. But
Yeah.
whoa, that's it.
They literally can't go any slower.
Put 2 hands on, one on the base, and you sort of have to knock it into. Right, and what we want to do is we want to go into first now, and we're going to go forwards with our stick. So once they come right out, Charlie,
Yeah.
we're going to drive forwards. So I'm putting it in first for you, look. And as they come out, you'll see them sort of flop over, and we want to go forwards with the joystick. That's it, forwards with the joystick. And let the tractor roll forwards. Alright, stop there. Now just reverse her back so she's in they're unfolding now, okay?
Okay.
They always make that weird snapping sound. I don't know what it is. They always do it. So you know when the wings sort of come out,
Yeah.
as they come out you want to be going forward so everything rolls over nice and smooth. So you want to, it's a bit of a job, but once you've done it a few times you'll be all right. Those tyres, we've got to check the tyre
Yeah, we've got to
pressures
put them up.
because they can it can pull the tyres off, so you've got to be watching those as well when it rolls over.
Yeah.
It uses the tyre to roll over. And we'll go and grease it up, shall we?
Yeah.
Everywhere there's a pivot,
Yeah.
there's usually a greaser. You can see it spilling out the side. You know the the sound, don't you?
Yeah.
That little squidgy sound. You can see it spilling out the rolls. The rolls are the most important bit, Charlie.
Yeah.
The rolls want doing every day,
Yeah.
and the carriage wants doing every 2 to 3 days. All right. So these ones here are the most important ones. So if you drive forward and let it come down with your other one. That's it, like that. Keep driving forward, watch where you're driving. That's it, now lift them up. If they're not exactly like they are now, Charlie,
It's not locked.
okay, so we can go out there and just make sure they're locked.
Yeah.
Just check them before you get down the road. Like that. They're pretty loose, it's just a spring, that's all. This spring's probably, yeah, you know, make sure they're down and you're fine. That's it, fold it up.
Okay.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yes.
By the end of tomorrow you'll be whiz at it, I know you will. Right, so everybody's out the yard at the moment. Young Charlie's gone off rolling and already had herself a situation already, but I think Peter's got her out of it. But the old man's got a load of beans that have got to go out. Linda's got some hay deliveries. Keithy is still drilling over at Graham and Martin's. Peter's drilling some rented ground not too far from here. He'll be going up to Alistair's next, as that's probably the most driest, so we are going to just go and load some seed up, so when he gets there he's got some seed to go at. We've also got to go and chop a pipe we mould up when we were over there molding, so it doesn't get caught on the drill. And farmer's up there spraying and he needs some chemicals, so yeah, all going on again. I think these are, we tried these last year, they did alright for us. Alistair, I think Alistair had the same last year as well. They're, the variety is called Isabel. I think they're a new variety. Well, new last year. I've got to watch this baler. I don't know who put that there. That's doing my head in. I ain't got time to move it. If that was me, I'd have had that right out the way. Never mind. We shall proceed. Anyway, I'm going to get this loaded up. And we'll head to Alistair's. Oh, sweet.
I've got to go home. I should have a little bit left. We're going to go in and do Pans Hill first with a bit.
Yeah,
Over that corner, you've got to go round that wood,
yeah.
round the wood, and it's right in that corner.
Right.
Where that wood goes round like that,
Yeah.
we can see that corner.
Yeah.
It's just here, in that other corner. Now the headland's there and it's just there.
Can I drive round there or not?
Yeah.
Oh, I can, yeah.
Yeah, well, you've got the trailer, mate, and go round.
Yeah. We're over at Alistair's. Fun fact, I have never ridden around this headland before. That's Right, so we were over here mole ploughing, me and Charlie, and there used to be, this is what this is, this pipe here, you can see it. These pipes all used to run up to a old windmill, which is across Alistair's, the other side of the motorway. We got a lorry coming in for the last load of oats, so I haven't really got time to explain very much, but we were mole ploughing and we picked this old pipe up, so we are going to dig down and try and get as deep as we can and cut it off basically, and then rush back to the farm to help the old man sweep up the last load of oats. And these things plagued me and Charlie last year because nobody had a plan for them, and one of the other fields we picked it up about, not knowing to us because no one said there was pipes there, but we had a bit of a job with it. Wrecked 2 of the mole ploughs actually, ruined both of them. Bloody hell, a hell of a pipe. Oh, I've got to dig this end out now. There we go, that's our pipe all sorted. These things are littered all over this farm. We thought we were doing a job by mole ploughing, we ended up ripping this up, but nevertheless it's sorted out now. You're welcome, Peter, don't worry, I'll sort all the hard work out, you just sit on that drill. Pete should be up here for tomorrow. We've dropped him some seed off in the barn. Peter should have enough to get on with up here. He's got this whole half of the farm to do, going back into oats this side, and then hopefully maybe if the weather gives us chance, we'll get a winter crop out here next year. But the ground conditions are lovely, you know, it should drill nice. There's a little bit of moisture left there as well for the seed to grow. There's a nice bit of warmth about as well, so should be good things up here really. We've got the old man loading today.
Yeah, whatever, like.
He's 82.
He's what?
He's 82.
82. Fair play to him.
He does a full day like us, like the rest of us.
Fair play.
Yeah. How easy would it be for you to back in there?
In the shed?
Yeah.
I'll go in there, do you want me to?
What? He's coming out of that side, you see.
Right.
And he'll get you loaded a bit quicker if you want.
Whatever, mate.
Is that right? I'll watch you in. Hey, I shouldn't sing with the camera on. This old boy come last time, and he was bloody skip lorry came past him at warp speed and knocked his mirror off, so he wasn't happy chappy, but he's a nice old boy actually. He's a good man. Scania lorry, he said he likes the Scanias, all the Volvos, they all have their own preference. I don't know what that is.